Schneider Fit at home workout number 14 in this series here. Today is all upper body focused, so we recommend that general warm up, 4 to 5 minutes, like I said, a staircase in your house, jog around the block, walk around the block briskly, some high knees, stepping, whatever it is, get that core temperature elevated. But we do have a specific warm up because it is all upper body. So everything today we're gonna do for 30 to 60 seconds. You know, you can determine how long you want it, 30, 40, 45 seconds, up to a minute. And the warm up we'll do 1 to 2 rounds, and through the circuit, you know, 3 to 5 rounds will probably be plenty. So our first exercise, we're going back to the arm circle. Once again, 30 to 60 seconds, long straight arms, drawing it with the delts. We like to be locked out at the elbow. You know, if you're gonna cut the time in half, you can switch directions. After the 30 to 60 seconds of that, we're gonna move into the windmill arm circles. Whitney's showing the double arm. This can be done single arm backwards, single arm forwards, both arms at the same time. The whole idea is to make it much bigger than the arm circles. From there, we're gonna go into the T stretch, palms up at shoulder height, shoulders pushed down and back, taking the hands out to the side with a little bit of pace to it to open up the front of the shoulder, the upper chest. Next is the field goal, so looking for a 90-degree bend in the elbow. As you push the hands high, you're gonna open the thumbs through the middle and dump them out the back. Okay, so you should feel a stretch deep within the shoulder when you do this. Hopefully, ideally, those hands would end up beyond the head without a lot of thoracic extension. So think about keeping the rib cage down and making sure that that movement just does come from the shoulder. And then our last one you've seen before from some of our body weight workouts, is the bent over IYT, and that just refers to the shape of the arms. So the I is more directly over the shoulders, the Y slightly wider than shoulder width, and then the T, which kind of like a bent over T stretch. And that one you will do 5 to 10 times through the circuit as opposed to 30 to 60 seconds, but everything else 30 to 60 seconds. Upper body push pull circuit. So you can do this with 2 sets of dumbbells, a heavier set and a lighter set, or we'll show you something if you've only got the one heavier set. That might be the way to go here too. We're gonna start with dumbbell floor bench. So we're gonna go straight leg dumbbell floor bench, where you can bend the knees, put the feet flat on the floor, making your lower body feel a little bit more stable, probably a little bit stronger if your dumbbells are heavier. And once again, you're gonna have to set a timer, or about a press per second, so you're looking for 25 to 30 repetitions, and 30 seconds, many more if you're going all the way to a minute. Okay, so now for our second exercise, after the dumbbell floor bench comes the bent over rear delt fly. If you have the lighter dumbbells, you could go to this. Bent over at the waist, nice flat back. The dumbbells start below the knees, mostly straight arms, a little bit of softness to the elbow, and that's where you're concentrating on lifting from the back of the shoulder. If all you have is the heavier dumbbells, all we're gonna do is do a partial repetition. So like Whitney was using 20s for presses, that'd be really heavy for a rear delt fly. But all you do is shorten the motion, so think about half a rep. You're still just concentrating on pulling the elbows apart, but I'm not really concerned about getting that dumbbell really high. We don't wanna creep into the traps or tighten the neck. So just a high quality half a rep, like you're tearing those dumbbells apart. We're gonna go back to the floor now. Once again, straight leg, a little bit more of a challenge, bent leg, feel a little bit more stable, and we're gonna alternate from top position, okay? 30 to 60 seconds, alternating dumbbell floor bench there. Back up onto the feet, we're gonna go to an alternating bent over dumbbell row iso hold. So one's gonna be in the hold position at all times. Row and hold, then drop the other one. So we're gonna alternate, hold, drop, hold, drop. One is always at the top. Nice flat back, knees soft, butt pushed back, shoulders down and back. 30 to 60 seconds. Going back to another pushing exercise, so we're just alternating between that push and pull, is the slow negative push-up. So you have a couple different options, 30 to 60 seconds. You can try, 6 reps, 10 seconds on the way down. You can take a whole 30 seconds and try and go down for an entire 30 seconds. You could do 3, 2, 1s and do 10 of them. You split it up however you want. The whole idea is 30 to 60 seconds of constant tension in the chest and shoulders. If you have trouble doing a full push-up, just remain in top position and hold the push-up plank until your time runs out. And then our last one is going to be a slow bent over dumbbell row, negative, so it's kind of the opposite of the push-up. And as an alternative to this, if you're tired of the bent over dumbbell row, we can show with a band coming up. But really what you're going to do here is kind of the same way that you split up your slow negative push-ups. You'll use that same format for the dumbbell rows, so really slow negatives. Or you can take that full 30 seconds, start at the top for 30 seconds. You're trying to be lowering the entire time. Once again, the whole idea is to remain under tension, slow during the stretch phase of the lift. for that full 30 to 60 seconds. If you're tired of the dumbbells, like we said, and you have access to some bands, you want to anchor them around something sturdy. Whitney's showing with a band with handles. Same thing, big row motion, slow on the stretch. Okay? 30 to 60 seconds. This can be done with a band without handles just as easily as a band with handles. You can vary the grip, underhand, overhand, neutral, whichever you feel like, just to throw some variety in your workout. So think time under tension, all upper body, 30 to 60 seconds. Hopefully 3 to 6 rounds. If you really concentrate on squeeze and time under tension, that'll be plenty. Good luck to you.